Watch your step. Are you ready to free your friend? Not much time left. Allow me to clear your eyes. There. A bit more in focus. A prison of the mind, built for who I once was. Her scene gazed into my soul, turning memories into a torturous labyrinth. One part of me escaped, and her scene made it into a weapon. Deep within the prison, where gamekeeper Ozai cracks his mind like a nut. If she succeeds, she will hollow him out and make him into one of her servants. His shell will roam Nirn, hunting and killing everyone he ever knew. Simply pass this barrier. See the items on the table? 3 memories meant to steal a hound's resolve. Choose correctly, and the barrier falls. Choose poorly, and her servants will have fresh prey. An echo of Ulthorn before he became the Hound. When he left this place, his hunt for the Green Lady consumed him, exactly as her scene intended. Everything else was left behind. I was left behind. A forge. Instead of steel, it shapes flesh. Instead of fire, it stokes the soul. Here, her scene crafted his hound, a living weapon driven by passion. Gamekeeper Ozai is not so discriminating. They build a crude army of dead flesh. A harvester of souls. Her scene used her to create this prison. She crafted the perfect madness from my memories. In life, I laughed. Some say I was mischievous. An impractical present for a practical woman seemed irresistibly witty. An echo of Ulf, a forge. Instead of steel, her scene, a tyrant from oblivion. Her scene, who is half the conscience of man. He is the father of werebeasts and thrills in the hunt, no matter the prey. I was a hunter once. When the Green Lady rejected me, I searched for aid. I came to Wilding Run and found her scene waiting for me. He turned my love into an obsession, twisted it to his infernal purposes, and I became his hound. To capture the Green Lady, I would think. The strongest of the Bosmer, greatest hunters of Nirn. How could her scene resist such formidable prey? He sought her as a trophy for generations, and I was the key. A forge, a harvester of souls. Her scene did not abandon this prison. He gave it to gamekeeper Ozai, and she created an army of husks from her scene's conquests. She seeks to overrun the Valenwood and slaughter its people. I cannot allow that. You remind me of my old self, proud and full of hope. Only one of these will unbar the way. Choose carefully.
course, Allthorn. It's a beautiful first kill.
Then you...
How could I not? But the spinners have summoned me. I must go to Sylvanar.
You remind me of my old self. Proud and full of hope. When my love left to become the Green Lady, she left something behind. I kept it to remind myself of our time together, of what could have been. Choose carefully where you place your mark. Only one will open the path. Green Lady? But that's impossible!
If the spinners say I am, then I must be. We weren't meant to be.
No! You must refuse! Gwaring, we will not be torn apart like this!
Allthorn, please. My part in the story is over.
Then the story is wrong! You remind me of my old self. In my darkest hour, I prayed to every god and creature on Nirn. I was desperate. I needed a way to change what was. Change the story of the Bosma. I found it here. We're nearly there. Choose and be done with it.
No, Bullthorn. Not that one.
We're nearly there. Choose and be done with it.
And then, Ulthorn, what comes next? Die! Die so I live!
We're nearly there. Choose and be done with it.
You shouldn't have come, Ulthorn.
They fear him, Waring. With Hircine's aid, we could...
The Daedric Prince? I won't hear anymore. If you think I turn against my people, you're mad.
I don't care what it takes. Waring, I won't let this die. I'll do anything for you.
Anything? Then stop. My duty is to my people. I will protect them from any threat, even you.
Waring.
Take back the amulet, Ulthorn. Take it. And remember what we once were.
This isn't over. This is not the end. You remind me of my old self. Ahead waits Gamekeeper Ozai. I hope you are both strong enough to overcome this. You remind me of my old...
Captain Trelawney, remember your soldiers. You failed them all, didn't you?
No! Lieutenant Yvondir! And they burned. The fire was so hot, I couldn't save them. I
You remind me of my old...
strong enough! Not again. Have mercy, I can't.
You brought the
Can't remember!
A strong vessel for us to fill. So strong. We'll delight in wearing your skin.
Return, Captain Trelawney. Return and leave your memories behind. At last, Gamekeeper Ozai is defeated. The tortured souls now avenged. Long have I waited for this day. Back to Wilding Run, where he'd be safe. I couldn't stop her from capturing him, but I can undo the damage she's done. He won't remember much. I know the horrors Gamekeeper Ozai can wreak upon an unprotected mind. None should have to endure that agony. I cannot leave this place. It is bound to me, and I to it. I'll find a way to destroy it, even if it destroys me in the process. At last! Gamekeeper back to Wilding Run. Of course! You need only ask. After all you have done, this is the least I can do. You've saved countless souls. Gamekeeper Ozai's army threatened to engulf all of the Valenwood. Its people can ill afford another threat in these troubled times. Farewell, friend.
Where am I? The attack. The lieutenant was injured. I pulled him into a bush to hide. After that... voices. Dead ones. I struck at them. The lieutenant, he isn't... My scout? Corporal Brullinith? Then Sergeant Dagler might still be alive. She'd be camped at our fallback position. I must go to them. Thank you for all you've done. I'd be dead if you hadn't come.
Captain, blessed if...
Give me a moment.
I found you.
To get my bearings. Let's go over events on the way back. Never thought I'd say it, but I'll be glad to strike a living enemy again. I've had enough of undead for one day. Maybe for a lifetime.
You're back. I knew you'd make it. I couldn't leave the lieutenant behind. I dragged him back to camp before I came looking for you. Don't look so surprised. I can navigate the forest, especially since you kept the spirit's attention. The hardest part was keeping his wounds closed. For now, Wilding Run always got a little strange every few years. Spirits, strange lights. It's different every time. Loss, death, pain. Sometimes Daedra are to blame. It's hard to say. Continue to scout for the Fists of Thelmor. Someone needs to look out for these mammoths in the brush. If we meet again, the drinks are on me. You're back. I knew you'd make it.
I've recommended we cease investigation, at least until the dead lie down again. It's a miracle any fists of Thalmor made it out.
I'm drafting a report for command. I hope you don't mind accolades. If it was up to me, you'd get the biggest damn medal they'd make.
Seems we've you to thank for Captain Trelano and the Lieutenant's return. Joan and Jode shall dance with you wherever you may roam.
Here we reap our mother's wheat. It's time for...
Dariel. I was supposed... Who's there? Dariel? No, you're someone else. Please, don't kill me. I've nothing of value to steal. Then you're not a bandit? Thank the eight for small blessings. My brother Dariel wasn't as lucky. He thought he could outsmart the bandits in the ruins. Now he's gone. He'd do anything to find a cure for me. But all I pray for now is his safety. I've been sick most of my life. We came looking for a plant, one that grows by the light of an Ayleid well. They say its sap can heal any malady. The bandits stopped us, but Dariel made a deal in exchange for passage. I haven't seen him since. I'm not accustomed to strangers offering help. My brother and I, we've just had each other for so long. The only thing that matters now is Dariel's safety. If you find him, tell him to forget the plant. I won't see him hurt trying to save me.
Move to flank!
Don't think because I'm wounded that I won't defend myself. The Stranglers won't have much to devour after I'm done with you. Dane's still breathing? Then I've still got a reason to go on. I have to get that plant sap before it's too late. What? Why would you risk your neck for us? I'm not in a position to argue. The plant should be near the Iliad well. Be careful of the Stranglers. They don't care whether their meat is dead or alive. Without that sap, Dane might not see another year. God's willing, this plant will be his salvation. Can't hardly keep my eyes open. I hope I don't bleed out before I can get back to Dane. Did you find the plant? I still can't believe you came along. Me and my brother, we were orphaned. Haven't been able to rely on anyone but ourselves since. This sap will give Dane... Keep your eyes peeled. This place is crawling with surprises. Dane's not looking good. I need to get him out of here. Don't think either of us would have made it if you hadn't come along. I don't say this very often. Thank you. It's all we have to hold on to right now. I have my doubts, but I need to stay strong for Dane. But even so, this was all worth it. Just to know there's still good people in this world. People like you. We've got the sap, brother. One trip to the alchemist, and you will be right as rain.
Dariel, I didn't think I'd see you again.
We're sticking together from now on. I promise.
The spinners say the things you dream are...
Well, even if Spinner and Diniel is going to stay for a while longer, I'm so... I've been watching over owls for so long, it's hard to think...
Only the brave travel these roads now.
The best horses aren't just strong, they're smart. Now I'll be honest, these ladies aren't guild scholars, but they're sharper than most. So what do you say? Need a ride?
I'm rather busy right now.
The best horses aren't just...
Where they put that blasted shield?
What truly makes a Nord, I ask you? Well, his weapon for one. His drinking prowess, certainly. But his shield, that's his true companion. Blast it all. Where's that thrice-cursed shield of mine? That's my shield, all right. You must be one of those Ragada who jumped me. Now, you don't have your buddies to back you up. Prepare for a pummeling. Not Ragada. Ha! That's exactly what a Ragada would say. I'll leave your broken body as a warning to the rest of your friends. They will fear the name of Fuldir. True enough. But this could be some Ragada trick. Tell you what, hand over my shield and I'll let you off the hook. This time. Ragada or not, I owe you a debt for returning my shield. Don't think I'd be able to show my face in Windhelm without it. I've been in this tiny village long enough. It's about time I get back out there and knock in a few heads. Father met my mother in a tomb not far from here. He said when their eyes first met, he was struck dumb. She cut him down from the spider nest, and they're together ever since. Perhaps I'll meet a lass the same way. Keep up the family tradition.
This ale's not bad. At least they told me it was ale. It's sweet, like Ma used to make.
Which do you like better? The drummer or the flautist? I'm partial to the dancer myself. Very provocative.
That is my sister dancing. She hopes to perform in Elden Root one day. I think maybe they are not ready for our kind of dancing. I think they've watered down my drink again. I should kick in that door and show them what we do to drink robbers around here. Got no business with you, unless you want to meet one of my arrows close up.
This one feels a storm brewing. My first standing on end. Hurts my old joints to be up and about. Best stay inside until it passes, kitten.
The Jackdaws should never have attacked even. They got what they deserved.
What a relief to see a fellow arcanist.
Kind stranger will bless Harare with a favor, no? Some scraps or a sweet roll. My belly needs medicine before it goes into knots again.
It's rude to interrupt someone while...
I do not want more trouble. It's bad for business.
No caravans, no kids. Protection is extra. Want me to kill an orc? It'll cost you more. But I'll kill elves for free.
Grateful just to have a dry place to set my old bones. This'll be my last tour with the captain, methinks.
Unless you've got business with me, leave me be. Even if you do have business with me, I don't give a fig. Piss off!
Never again. I am done with games for good. I've got to find a way to get that ring back.
Is this not the most magnificent inn? Oh, the tapestries are so vibrant, the people so friendly. Why, yes, my moon sugar candy keeps me in good spirits. Wonderful, glorious moon spirits dancing along the walls. Do you see them? They are so majestic. No more talk. They beckon this one to the dance.
Grateful just to have a dry place to set my old bones.
What? What?
Hey!
You talk to the girls, that's fine. You want more, you talk to me. You have to ask, I have nothing to tell you. When you know what you want, come talk to Rajmina. You talk to the girls, that's fine.
What's it want from Fasadu? No more room, no more. Bring more sugar next time. No, yes, let me be, stranger. Soon, I will be able to sleep in peace, soon. The dreams keep me awake. Why do they keep coming? Same face, same eyes. Fasadu tries to stay awake, but it's too much. too much to take alone. Sweet mead is company for Fasadu. Yes, yes, the sweets will chase the dreams away. What's it?
Do your trading here.
Brother says I'm too small to fight. I'll show him. I'll wet my claws on his blood.
Protects us from our own protectors. Fighting only hurts those that cannot defend themselves. And with the troubles the houndsmen have brought about, I thought it was wise to prepare. I see now that I may have been mistaken. I hired the Gold Coast mercenaries just beyond our gates for protection. But no, they're more of a threat than anything else. Soon, they'll tire of our excuses. The young ones' eyes shine at the thought, but I won't let their blood be shed for my actions. And to act, I must know the Gold Coast plans. Perhaps you'd be willing to help. The mercenaries of the Gold Coast drink our wine and eat our food. They are waiting. For what? We must find out. I've heard of a courier's arrival within the hour. I need his message before it gets into the hands of the Gold Coast. A matter of gold and a matter of pride. They've demanded more than agreed upon. Suspicious, yes? I believe they weigh two contracts, ours and another's. They wait on news from Colovia by courier. As I said, I am not sure, which is why I must see that missive before it reaches the mercenaries' hands. Perhaps it is nothing. Perhaps it simply says to leave. But I cannot hold my family to perhaps. He comes from the north, said to arrive at a small camp just outside these gates. We must get the letter before anyone from the Gold Coast does. Search the campsite. If the courier is not yet there, lie in wait for him. I put my faith in you. Please, do not disappoint me. Most unfortunate that one had to die. Still, it's better one of their number falls than one of ours. You have the letter, yes? As I thought, they found their gold in a new employer. If you hadn't intercepted this, we would have been in a bloodbath. Come, this death will help us twofold. If you are willing to help as well, that is. The mercenaries wish to fight. Their blades must not be used against my people. So, we'll give them a new opponent. They'll soon realize their courier's late. We must quickly return him to their ranks. Ah, my friend, you misunderstand. You will be the courier. My children stole the body as soon as you left. It lies upstairs. Let's see if his uniform fits you. Go upstairs. See if his clothes fit. There's little time to set up our deception.
You talk to the girls, that's fine. You talk to the girls, that's fine.
Let's see these clothes then. Rejmina is deaf with needle and thread, should they need adjustment. A simple switch, friend. The Gold Coast waits for orders, and we will give them. Deliver this altered letter to their captain. Let one enemy kill the other. Nearby, a pack of werewolves stalks and waits. No doubt they would tear us apart, if not for the mercenaries in their way. As the Gold Coast and the werewolves fight, it would be best if few survivors live to tell the tale. Those who give the orders, whether intended or not, can alter any outcome.
You talk to the girls, that's fine.
Those who give the orders.
You talk to the girls, that's fine.
What do you want?
What's this? You're not one of my men. What are you doing here? New courier? Good to see some fresh blood in the ranks. Now, let's see that letter. Not what I was expecting. Curious. You're relieved, soldier. Unless you want to go werewolf hunting. Well, I'm not paid to question orders. Time to rouse these louts out of their cups. Look alive, soldiers. We've got wolves to skin.
My friend, I must speak with you. Good to see you in one piece. I take it the captain didn't have any, questions you could not answer. Very good. The Gold Coast mercenaries are nothing if not skilled at fighting. The werewolves will be no match for them. Honorable Iralodro spoke highly of your skill. We'd hoped you'd follow through with our little deception. Kill the commanders in the mercenaries' ranks. Make it look as if they fell to werewolves. You'll need a paw from a werewolf for the right marks. That should distract them for a bit. Iralodro will be at the gates when you return. Be safe, friend. The Bandari will see to it that your stay is pleasant, my friend.
have the heart of a true trickster. Ah, but now they must consider a battle on two fronts. It will give them pause when the second courier arrives. We must close the net, and quickly. The ones in Colovia wait for a reply from the Gold Coast mercenaries. When they do not get one, they will send another courier, forewarned of treachery. Let us make sure none are left to answer the next message, shall we? We have the advantage. The mercenaries know only what they can hit with their swords. We Khajiit know when to put down the sword and take up a rose. Or in this case, a keg of rich drink. Oh, it will not be me, or you, I'm afraid. We extend this courtesy to our Gold Coast friends. I have a powder that causes deep sleep for many days. Afterwards, the user is too groggy to move, much less fight. It's not as simple as that, but yes, that is the first step. Take this powder and add it to the kegs in their camp. I've taken the liberty of offering some of my own vintage to them. A gift for their valiant battle with the werewolves. Don't be tempted to try the powder or the drinks. I wish to work with you on more escapades.
Hey, don't mess with the kegs. What's the meaning of this? Don't make me call the guard.
hear much merrymaking. Perhaps that secret ingredient is good for more than a severe hangover. Strike? My friend, you have learned little from me. Now, we must gather our greatest resource, gold. We'll buy the loyalty of the rest. Jenda, one of the traders, has already pledged to aid our venture. If the other merchants contribute, we'll have enough for a tasty bribe. You know firsthand how adept the mercenaries are at killing. These people are merchants, but they know it too. Just ask nicely. Be persuasive, cunning. Somehow I think they will do as you say. No tricks necessary. The other traders are in the merchant stalls. For now, all we need is their word.
I don't care how thick your skull is. Everybody needs a strong helm. Gotta protect our pretty faces, huh? Don't you think I know that? I hear them practicing day and night. This is about Aurora's scheme, isn't it? Well, I can't offer much, but whatever Aurora wants, he can have. I'd like to get out of this mess with my life and my goods, if at all possible.
Many years I have traveled in search of the finest luxuries. Have you ever lain on a rug that once graced the steps of the White Gold Tower? Or drank from a cup forged in the bowels of Ash Mountain? Don't repeat yourself. I know what's at stake. You'll have support, but make sure Aurora remembers us after he's out of this mess. Many years I have traveled in search of the finest luxuries. Have you ever lain on a...
You'll need more than claws to get through well-forged armor. A small sword in between the cracks does the job in half the time. Aurora is mad if he thinks I'll pay for his mistakes. But this now involves all of us. Take my promise. I'll offer my aid when he wishes. It won't be gold, but it will be of some value nonetheless.
My friend, we have a problem. Come quickly. They took Honorable Irarodro. The Gold Coast captain was very angry. She and her men took Irarodro captive. She said I could go free if I brought this message to you. I didn't want to leave my master, but you can help him more than I can. At the captain's tent on the hill. I'll make arrangements with the traders while you are gone. Please, help my master.
You talk to the girls, that's fine.
It's too dangerous for you to be here. Tabir, I told him to run for home, not for help.
So, you're the one who's working with this beast? Funny. You look familiar somehow. We've been under their employ for a short while. I had questions about recent events affecting me and my men. He wouldn't cooperate, so I was forced to take him prisoner. I won't release him until I get answers. As you please. But if you make any effort to free him, I'll take action. Swift, bloody action. Don't take too long with him.
It's too dangerous for you to be here. Tabir, not so loud. To save us all, continue with the plan. If the mercenaries are bought off, the captain will have no support. She will be easy to take out then, but not before. No doubt Tabir has already gathered them together, but he's no good at negotiation, I fear. Ensure they get what they desire. The captain won't tolerate your presence for long. Leave while you can.
What was all the muttering about? Go on, clear out. I've got work to do.
Yeah.
You returned. I kissed the 2 moons in thanks. The mercenaries await. The merchants arranged a strange bargain for them. I was expecting gold, but instead they brought entertainers. The mercenaries are less partial to riches and more to pleasure. I'm no good with such things. The entertainers, talking to them, I mean. You are a true friend to the Bandari. I'll tell you what I know. Each entertainer has a specialty of sorts that hopefully matches the tastes of the mercenaries. You'll just have to figure it out, I suppose.
Ah, fellow traveler. If you wish, I can relate some of my adventures to you. I've been told they are quite exciting. I'm a storyteller by trade, you see. Words are my instrument.
A fair day to you, friend. Care to try your strength against mine? I may not look like much, but in Morrowind I arm wrestled many a Nord warrior to his knees.
Finally, I thought I'd be paid for nothing. I warmed up my steps just in case. Worry not. What kind of dancing do you need? I'm versed in the roots of many cultures.
This dress is ridiculous. How can I cook a decent meal in this? Well, if you're interested in Bosmer cuisine, let me know. I'll change into something more practical.
Are you the mercenary we've heard so much about? I am skilled in the ways of the harp. Shall I strum a tune to relax your sore muscles?
Well, this is quite a pickle I've gotten myself into. I've been hoodwinked into this. The cat outside said I couldn't leave until everyone else left. Whatever indignity you're here to inflict, let's make it quick.
Some say Khajiit cannot retract their claws. It is not so. I am skilled in massaging away the hardest knots. My warm pads will melt your cares away, friend.
I don't have all day to be waiting around. I don't know. I'm bored. Restless-like. I want to punch something. Or someone. Aw, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just looking for a little friendly competition, you know? Got anyone that could go toe-to-toe with me, you think?
Don't waste my time if you know what's good for you. Well, I'm a sellsword, so that's not a problem. Not in the market for gold, though. My boss can smell it a mile away. She'd know I two-timed her, and then I'm right back where I started. I think I pulled a muscle, and it aches real bad. Don't go spreading this around. But someone to knead it loose would really hit the spot.
What's it want from Fazadu?
My sword arm's getting stiff with all this waiting. Maybe I'll get some practice in before I leave. Yeah, I know. Sweet-tongued Khajiit told me all about it. Lots of promises, not much to show for it. So, when does the show start? No, not exactly. Was hoping for some refreshments beforehand, but I don't know what's decent around here. If you have anyone who can make a good sweet roll, that'd be great.
This dress is ridiculous. How can I cook a decent meal in this? Well, if you're interested in Bosmer cuisine, let me know. I'll change it.
My sword arm's getting... Yeah, I know. No. That little one? She did smell nice. Like well-roasted venison. Not that I'd eat her. But anyone who can cook like that, I'd be glad to meet.
I don't have all day to be waiting. I don't know. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just looking for a little friendly competition, you know? Got anyone that could go toe-to-toe with me, you think?
Well, this is quite a pickle I've gotten myself into. I've been hoodwinked into this. The cat...
A fair day to you, friend. Care to try your strength against mine? I may not look like much, but in moral...
I don't have all day. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just looking... Oh, is she the Dark Elf? I like her moxie, and her biceps. I bet she could give me a run for my money. This'll be fun.
Some say Khajiit cannot retract their claw.
Don't waste my time. Well, I think I pulled a muscle. Really? I heard some of the others talk about his technique. Never thought I'd get kneaded on by a Khajiit, but I'll try anything to get rid of this knot. Yeah, sounds better the more I think about it. Good choice.
I saw 3 satisfied mercenaries leave here. Things went well then? The captain will have no one to support her should you attack. If there ever was a time to rescue Irarodro, this is it. Please, go quickly and make sure he hasn't been harmed. The captain will have no one to support her should you attack. If there was ever...
Yeah!
I'll put you down myself, dog.
I have no way to truly repay you, friend.
You are a true friend to the Bandari.
I'd prepared myself for death. I'm glad it was unnecessary. Enough for me and mine to sleep well tonight. The mercenaries have no reason to attack if they gain nothing. They are a people without honor. I am glad for it. I have never been so grateful for it to be business as usual. Travelers will come again. We will flourish. Wherever you go, you may meet one of our kind. And we will know your name as a friend of the Bandari.
The Bandari owe you a great debt, my friend.
You'll be known as a friend of the Bandari wherever your travels take you.
I don't much envy